It's 3 a.m. on a cold March morning, and I am standing in an alleyway in West Hollywood, high on meth and marijuana, while my drug dealer is diving headfirst into a trash bin for a bit of dumpster diving, when I spot two cop cars about a half a block away, and it finally hits me. Just today, I signed paperwork that says if I get caught with drugs again, I will be rearrested, the charges will be reinstated, and I will be reincarcerated immediately. And it is that fear of going back to prison that fills me with utter terror. And all I can think is, how the hell did I get here? Not knowing a soul, I moved to LA with 3 bags of clothes, a bicycle, and $100 in my pocket, figuring the only way to go was up. I was very, very wrong about that. Because shortly after getting here, I was introduced to crystal methamphetamine. And I loved how meth made me feel. At first, it seemed to solve all my problems. I lost weight, I had energy, I had stamina, until it became all of my problems. It made me feel invincible, so I stopped insisting on condom use when fucking. After 10 years of practicing safer sex, I tested HIV positive less than 6 months after moving to LA. And over the next 4 years, my life just spiraled out of control as the quantity and frequency of my meth use increased. I stole money from the petty cash fund at work. I married a virtual stranger in Vegas for her green card for $5,000. And then one night, I'm biking to the gym high on meth and marijuana, and I have meth and marijuana on me. And a sheriff car zips in front of me on Crescent Heights. And I hear the sirens, and I see the flashing lights, and I think that can't possibly be for me. It is. Now, I have never been arrested before, and I am tweaking my tits off and absolutely terrified. At the station, I am too high, too embarrassed, and too ashamed to call anyone I know to post bail. And I am barely keeping my shit together while I'm being photographed and fingerprinted. Because at the same time, all I can think is, damn, this is some good shit and I can't wait to get out and do some more. I plead not guilty to possession, and I agree to a diversion program for first-time drug offenders. And just when I think it's all over, they find a warrant for my arrest for a traffic ticket I got years ago for riding my bike through a stop sign. Not a stoplight, a stop sign. And so I'm handcuffed again, and I am bused to the LA County Jail in downtown LA. As part of the prisoner processing, one of the COs asks each of us if we're gay. And if we say yes, he scans the barcode on our wristbands and directs us to a specific line. When he gets to me, he simply sneers and barks, "Go get in that line." Now I'm confused. So I say, "Excuse me, officer, but you forgot to scan my wristband." he gets right in my face. Oh, yeah? Did I forget to scan your wristband? Shut the fuck up and get in that fucking line. So that's what I fucking did. I don't know why he did that, but I do know that he knew exactly what would happen. It took 3 days for the paperwork to catch up with my body, where I am now incarcerated at the Chino State Men's Prison for convicted criminals who have been sentenced. I haven't been convicted of anything at all. But back at that alley, it is precisely that fear of going back to prison that ultimately seeks in, and I finally seek the help I need to turn my life around. And you know, I used to hate that CO for what he did. But I've come to understand that that extra time I spent at Chino State, which is its own horror story for another time, it was precisely the deterrent I needed it to be. And so now, I actually thank him for his unintended kindness in the midst of his very intentional cruelty. Thank you.
Come on, one more time for Justin. Let him hear it.